The Owen James Report is brought to you by
NCB Capital Markets, serious about wealth. Precision. It's the difference between average returns or excellent. Control separates the great from the ordinary. Balance. It's what leaves you on your feet instead of on your face. Strategy. The flexibility to respond when the time is right. Making the right moves at the right time. That's what drives success. NCB Capital Markets, serious about wealth.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. Preliminary results from a red tape hotline set up by the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce to assist businesses in overcoming bureaucratic red tape are in. However, a senior official connected to the ministry says he was not authorized to give the results to the media, as the Minister Anthony Hilton has not yet seen them. The Red Tape Hotline project is a 3-month experiment. At the launch of the Red Tape Hotline on October 22, the Minister Anthony Hilton emphasized that improving the environment for doing business and raising Jamaica's levels of competitiveness were vital to his ministry. Hilton is adamant that any perception of inefficiency in government agencies must be changed, and that the signal that Jamaica is open for business must be clear. Jamaica has consistently been low on the World Bank's Doing Business report, critical data that investors use to gauge a country's investment climate. Both the benchmark American dollar as well as the British pound recorded record highs against the Jamaican dollar today. The benchmark American dollar is now at a record high average selling rate of $93.01 Jamaican, whilst the British pound jumped by $1.34 to a new record average selling rate of $152.05. However, the Canadian dollar weakened by 58 cents Jamaican to close at $93.43. The American dollar peaked as high as $96.29 Jamaican selling today. News on the market now, and the stock market was characterized by heavy trading in lime, which accounted for 86% of the 13.3 million shares traded. Lime held firm at 15 cents. The Jamaican indices had mixed fortunes. While the combined index advanced, the other indices declined. 19 stocks traded, with 7 advancing, 6 declining and 6 holding firm. The winners included Access Financial, Caribbean Cement, a big winner, up 12.5%, General Accident, the day's biggest winner, up almost 16%, Lasco Distributors and then CB. The losers included Grace Kennedy, JMMB down 5%, Lasco Financial Services, Sagicor Life Jamaica and Scotia Group Jamaica. In Caribbean business news, Moody's credit rating agency has downgraded Barbados' foreign and local currency bond ratings to Ba1 from Baa3, so Barbados, the once proud jewel in the English-speaking Caribbean, has now seen its debt relegated to junk bond status, citing its lackluster economic performance and the deterioration of Barbados' debt profile. Moody's projects a negative outlook for the island. Now, while not exhibiting the same levels of anemic growth as Jamaica's, the Barbados economy has only grown by an average annual rate of 1.2% over the past decade. The island's debt to GDP ratio stands at 80%, a far cry from Jamaica's 138%. Now finally, in Caribbean business news, headline inflation in Trinidad and Tobago slowed significantly in November. Figures from the Twin Islands Statistical Office showed that headline inflation slowed to 8.1% in November compared to 9.4% in October. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
NCB Capital Markets, serious about wealth.